Because if I think of text messages now that I have received from companies, it's all kind of spam stuff. Like, so it's
Right.
not. It's not going to be that. It's going to be my way of communicating with the company.
Right. We are not involved in marketing or advertising. That is not our thrust. Our thrust is how can we enable these teams of people to be able to reach out to their customers and keep that conversation going in a language that they understand, which is text.
Okay, and
Right.
and now you're basically talking about, I mean, anybody under 30, I don't think uses a telephone anymore. I mean, I have trouble with my friends who are on the younger side. And, I text myself. I'm sort of in that middle stage, and my mom doesn't text. So are you aiming towards the sort of, bringing this to the future? Like, as the younger people are growing up and having more and more contacts with corporate entities, whatever, is this a good thing for them? Is this why you're kind of following it?
Yeah, I'm of the belief that this is just a natural evolution, that people were going to go from, faxes into, phone calls and into email, and now it's text messaging. And so this is now the way that I think customers, I shouldn't say customers, but I should say companies are going to be able to reach that younger generation, that sort of 17 to 40-some-year-old who is probably going to be their next customer that they want to get on board with.
Oh, that's terrific. And you prefer, for example, how much do you communicate? Do you like to text more than you like to do email?
Wow.
You personally. I mean, is this why it drove you down that road?
Yes, totally. I can't tell you how beneficial it's been for my own relationships, not even just for, my business contacts and stuff like that. And I'm sure you've experienced it yourself. It's a lot easier to handle a message, very quickly underneath the table in a meeting room, rather than to, oh, hold on a second, I got to run outside and pick up the phone call. I mean, those phone calls are very disruptive. And we've put up with it for a long time, and we just haven't realized that it was as bad as it is.
And they certainly have their place, I would think, but
Right.
in terms of being able to communicate for basic questions or resolving issues in a customer service setting, that a text would be kind of, I think it would be convenient. And
Yeah.
so I would hope that I'd be able to communicate with my providers of whatever services via text soon. And so nobody else is doing this?
No, not in this way. Not in a way that gives a team of people, whether it's, again, sales or customer service, to be able to handle the volume of messages that come in this way. No, I have not seen that.
Yeah, I haven't either, but you're obviously looked into this, and that's why you've developed. So this is a unique
Yes.
piece of software.
Yes.
Is it a software? Is it a program?
That's interesting you said. It is software, and it's on the web. And what we do is we give companies an account, and then they give their whoever it is that's on the team also an account, like account within that account.
And it's very secure.
Yes, very secure. Everything is secured. I would say the only thing that is probably not going to be of help is when it comes to things like maybe financial information that goes back and forth. That's probably not a wise thing to do, because there are certain parts that are not going to be secure enough for something like that.